Goddard from the Macaulay Institute in Aberdeen, and I was just going to say a little bit about the seminar I've given today on the wildlife welfare and conservation interface. Now, I think this is something that's that maps onto some of the work that's done in ACES, because here the ACES view would perhaps be to look at conservation in terms of conflicts or potential conflicts between humans invading into an environment and the animals or wildlife there. But what I wanted to do in the seminar was to look at some issues related to the welfare of animals involved in some conservation actions. Now, wildlife welfare is a concept that's not very well identified, and I proposed a few ways to look at this, some things about the ethical stance and how we might take a view about the welfare of animals in the wild. And the context for the talk overall was to try and consider how conservation and animal welfare issues could be brought together in a more holistic view of conservation actions, that as well as thinking about the conservation of populations, which is where the main locus lies, thinks about the welfare of individuals in those populations. So looking at the balance between the individual animal welfare and the population conservation issues. And I ended the seminar, and some of the questions reflected this view, that I think we need a more holistic way of bringing together individual animal welfare and conservation concerns, and trying to develop a framework for bringing ideas together and getting everybody involved in what is now a worldwide problem, looking at the impact of man on so many different ecosystems.